Okay, so what you see here are all the parts that makes up the body, the head, and the waist unit. Since it's all on one page, might as well get them all done in one shot. Again, this is going to be painted, but I'm going to assemble it first to give it an overall look to see how it looks like for a before and after look. So we'll do that, and then we'll take it apart so I can, after I show off what it officially looks like, I'll take it apart for painting. So let us begin with some of the parts that I did prepare. Was oops, not that one. This little guy right here. A little notch. This little thing that goes up and down. You want to make sure it's on this side, and this section, this little notch is facing this way, and this one goes like this here. And it looks like that in the front. Surprisingly, this omits the plastic little mold for the neck, something you don't normally see. Then we have this part here, which it did put a ball poly cap. We take this, I think that's this one here, slide that through, believe, whoop, no, the other way. There we go. And close this up so it looks like that. Then you take this one and stick that through here like so. So it's like this. And flip it. Then you take the two poly caps that's used for connecting shoulders. Put that here. And take the back part and put it together like yeah. Maybe we should put it here first. Be a lot easier. Yeah. This seems a little bit more stable. Now we put that here. Alright, good. Next up is this part, which you get two of these, by the way. These two yellow parts. I guess didn't see it in the manual, but I thought that they were different, but no, they're both the same. So the yellow part for this part is here, and then you put this one right there, like so, followed by the neck part that goes here, like so. Now, I like this because you can actually, obviously this will be for show, but I can remove it easily and not worry about me, any painting issues. So this is good to remove. We'll finish it up with the backpack, which also, you have this thruster part here that goes like that. And then this part that goes there. And then we'll put that here. And that completes the backpack with the thrusters. So that's done. Now, the head. And you get this big clear part for this tiny little red visor, which I am not going to remove, like this little red part here, which is that holds up the V-fin, because I don't want to lose these two parts. We'll keep that there for now. I'm not going to put the decal on the face because obviously we don't need it, but we will need this that goes here. Shit, almost dropped it. So that goes there. This goes here. And that one goes there. Come on. There we go. Wonder if we could put the V-fin on without worrying about it. It does have a notch there. Yep, goes in there nice and smooth. So that completes the little head. The next part is the waist unit. In which case you have this part here, you have a flat polycap that goes in like so. You have a ball polycap here that goes here, like so. You have this joint that has like a little rocker type thing that goes in there. Then the two side polycaps here and here. Come on, thank you. Then we close it up from the behind. Make sure it lines up properly. And then finally we have this part that goes there for the waist. This part that goes here for the side skirt armor. There we go. So torso, head, and waist are now complete for this kit. I kind of like how I'm seeing this overall design is, and it's unique in its own right. The waist unit I'm not worried about. This is definitely like a one-piece part which can be easily painted without me taking it apart, so I don't have to worry about taking it apart to paint other parts. It's this guy that I'm going to have to worry about me removing this, that part there, this part here, the backpack, this thruster, and then I can probably mask this off after I finish painting the blue, and I'll paint the other color. So that's not a big issue. And this may or may not be a big issue, but I don't mind. This can be taken care of. Alright, so that completes this. Let's move on to the next parts of the build. Okay, now we're going to be working on both the arms and the legs of the Gundam local type. Before we begin, I've already went ahead and assembled the arm feature. And there are these two little parts here that represents the elbow. There's a seam line here that I didn't like, and even though there's a little notch there, I decided to glue it, wait until it dries, and sand it down so it's nice and even, and of course, as you can see, it's very flexible. So once this is done, you keep this like in this position. You take this part here, put that here, take this part here, put that here, like so. And then we'll take these two guys. I gotta remember the orientation here. I believe that goes like that. This polycap goes here to hold into the place with this. And then we have this part. And this part goes, I believe goes, no, the other way around. It goes there. And then this one goes here. So that completes the shoulder. And going back to this, you want to take this part here, put this in the opposite direction, there, followed by this part going here, and then stick this there. And then finally we have this is the right arm, so we put that there to complete the arm. And that goes here, of course. Now, this completes the arm, but we're not done with this yet, but we'll get back to it in a moment, so I'm going to put this here for now. For the legs, and I was going to mention this on the arm, but I'm going to wait, I'm going to mention it for everything. The ease of assembly is so so unique and cool. I was impressed how well engineered it was for a high grade kit. We're going to begin with the foot first, which I do love these feet. It has this unique part here that goes right through here, and it has these two part that, you know, goes like this. And I'm not going to go all the way with it because I want to take it out. I'm now compelled to paint this a different color. I really like how it looks. So the bottom part will be a different color, and since these little notches here is a different color, I may paint that. Of course, there is a trim here on the foot that I may decide to mask and paint off as well. Don't know yet. We'll figure it out soon enough. So we have this part that you stick this down here. Then you flip up like that. And you connect it like this. Unique. Where'd you go? Oh, I hate when that happens. Here it is. Alright. So we flip that back a bit, push that inwards, and that's done. That's a unique feature. And doesn't seem to be an issue for me to remove it, but I don't want to push it all the way in to seal it up the deal, because this will be painted, of course. So that completes the foot. The legs now. We have this part here, and here, open it. So we have that like that. No. What's that orientation like? Oh, okay, so like that. So we stick that like that. Then we take this. Stick it like this. Close it like that. Now I sanded this off here, but if you want to glue it, I would probably recommend you do, so you can then sand it off and make it nice and even. So that's a good idea right there. Then we have this part that goes here. This poly cap goes there. The back part of this goes here. And then, ooh, didn't realize there's another. I'm going to need another one of these. There we go. That one goes here. This is the left leg, by the way. And then how this is shown is you want to stick this part there. Well, you just stick this part here. Actually, I'm going to do it this way. Give me that. So that goes here. Then we have this part that goes there. And then we close this up. And we have this part that goes here, and then this part that goes there. That is the coolest thigh assembly I have ever seen, leg assembly, to tell you there's more of a leg assembly, I have ever seen on a high grade kit. And oh, there we go. Then we have the foot that goes there. And there you have it. The assembly of the legs are complete, and very, very easy, not only to build, but to take apart. I'm impressed with the fact that when you put this part in here, it has a built-in panel lining here. So the seam line is built into the panel lining, which is very, very unique. I like that. This is so cool. I like it. Now going back to the arms, there are these two blue parts here. Since this is the right arm, this goes here. Just gotta find the orientation. There we go. So that's for that. Get in there. While the left arm is unique because it has that little notch there to hold the two beam saber assemblies there. There we go. There we go. So there you have it. Both arms and legs of the Gundam logotype are now complete. Let's move on to the next part of the build.